Now suppose we have an equation that has a couple of different variables here. So here's the distance formula. You have your initial velocity, that's a variable. You have t, your time, which is a variable. G is going to be your gravitational constant, and then again t squared. And that gives you the distance traveled. But we can solve for any one of these variables given any of the other two. So let's just enter this. So recall d is equal to recall v times recall t plus 1/2, so 0.5, times g. We'll go up to our constant menu, and there's g right there. So hit enter. Times recall t squared. So there's our equation for distance. Now if I want to solve this for any variable, if I just want to solve for d, I can hit enter and then enter. It'll prompt me for v and t. But if I want to solve it for any other variable, I can go to blue shift solve and tell it which one I want to solve for. So let's say I want to find out, well, let's just do the distance first. So we're going to solve for d. It asked me for my initial velocity. Let's say that it's 5 meters per second. Run stop. And after how much time? 10 seconds. And it tells me that the object has traveled 540 meters in 10 seconds, given an initial velocity of 5 meters per second. Let me just add these numbers here. So let's run that again. Go to equation and solve. But this time we want to solve for v. So given a distance of 540.3 meters, I'll just leave that value in there, but I could solve it for any other value, of course. And a time of 10 seconds, it should come up with 5 meters. Or solve for t. And I don't have to hit the recall button when I do the variables here. It knows that it's expecting a variable. So d of 540.3 meters, run stop, velocity of 5, and it solves and gives me 10 seconds. And this, of course, works for any other values. Let's solve for t again. But this time we want a distance of how far does it take to fall 100 meters from rest. So 100, our initial velocity is 0. And it takes 4.5 seconds to fall 100 meters from rest.